Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vanguard versus. You like mirror matches? We got another one for you here. This is Revengers going up against each other with Zero Disaster and HR Humphrey piloting the decks. Pretty much the exact same list between them. I don't know if there's a 1 or 2 card difference in there, but the type of units that are in this deck are basically the same. So as we see, both players exchanging 1 damage as HR Humphrey sets right grade 2 with Blaster Dark, going up for the attack. Revengers, once again, the marquee sub-clan for set 12. They're pretty much a top-tier deck at the moment, appearing in top decks in these latest team regionals. So as we see here, drive check for Mordred Phantom. So we're at 2 damage each. So Humphrey will take his draw and will ride grade 3. And you will ride Raging Form. So no Brick Ride for him this time. And he's going to attack for 16. Critical trigger off the top, and another Mordred Phantom. And a heal trigger. So 0 at 3 damage. You already healed earlier in this game. So that was his second heal that was active. So now, critical trigger, and another heal trigger. So that's the 3rd one this game. So hitting those triggers early on, really helping him. So that's 3 damage healed so far this game. So now, Humphrey is at limit break right now. So that's something to be wary about. Dorant will come into play, so is Masquerade, and Mordred Phantom is going to come in. Attacking for 16. Let's see what he will guard with. This is a 1 to pass here. Masquerade for the first check. And it looks like Dorant, or maybe Cloudus. Either way, risky move by 0 paid off. Now this is 11,000. And that's going to be guarded by the draw trigger. And this is 19. Going to be taking that, MacLear as the damage. So 0. Looking to see what he does. He's going to keep his hand, he's going to attack. And this is going to be a 2 to pass. Here we go. It's Dorant and Blaster Dark. So, not going through this time around. I think Zero is going to be waiting to use that Break Ride once he gets to 4 damage. So let's see what Humphrey does here. Still thinking about it. Zero building up that massive hand throughout those turns, only attacking with just the Vanguard. And I could do that. I could do that for you. So now Masquerade will come in. See if there is more rear guard support for Mordred Phantom. And it's going to be Masquerade, the grade 1 Masquerade. So now this is going to be a 16,000 attack. This is kind of a tell if you're attacking with Raging Form Dragon first, because it'll more than likely say that you don't have another copy of Raging Form in your hand, because you need to sacrifice 3 of your units in order to use his limit break effect. So if you're attacking with him first, then you'll know that he's not going to have an extra copy in hand right now. So 0 now on limit break had another draw trigger as a damage, so now he's building up even more hand. So Raging Form is going to come into play. Mordred Phantom's Break Ride effect is going to put 1 Shadow Paladin unit into play at the cost of 1 Counter Blast. And that unit is going to get 5,000, which is Tar 2. And he was going to use her effect to get Dornt into the rearguard circle behind her. So now another Dornt is going to come into play, and this is Blaster Dark using Dornt's effect first to unflip that damage, and then Blaster Dark's effect to retire Masquerade, thus completely using up all of his damage and only using 2 cards in hand throughout the whole thing. So now this is 16,000 going to Vanguard. Let's see what he's going to do here. He is going to take it, heal trigger off the top, power going to Vanguard. So now it's 16 against 16. Oh no, wait, this is 26 against 16. Even I screwed that one up. So, let's see. Actually, that attack from Tart 2 was 21 because of that extra 5,000, but he took it anyway, so it really didn't matter. As Mac Lear is going to perfectly guard that one. So, 21,000 critical 2, since the drive check revealed a critical once again. So, let's see here. Blaster Dark. Going to use Blaster Dark's effect first, and then Dornt to unflip one of the damages that was flipped. So this is going to the Vanguard. I believe this is 18,000. So Zero is going to guard that with a 10k shield. So Zero with 10 cards in hand. So this is going to be 16,000 to the Vanguard. And this is going to be a 2 to pass from Zero. Dornt for the first check. And draw trigger. Power to Blaster Dark. And he is going to use Raging Form's effect. So sacrifice 3 units. Write it as stand. And he gains 10,000 power. But it's going to run straight into a perfect guard. So now 6 cards in hand for Zero, as this last attack is going to be for 21, I believe. And this is going to Vanguard. And he is going to take that, and another critical trigger for Zero. So he is going to lay down Blaster Dark yet again, Dornt to unflip it, and then Blaster Dark to retire the other Blaster Dark. And so now he has a full field to Humphrey's, just 2 units on his side. So now he's going to go in for 16 with Tar 2. Let's see if he's going to take that 5th damage. And it is Blaster Dark, so no additional power to help out with guarding. So now this is going to be a 16,000 attack. Let's see what he does here. 10k, 15, it's a 2 to pass. Critical trigger, giving both, and it's a double critical. Zero taking that huge risk ended up paying out. After seeing so many triggers from his deck, he still manages to pull out a double trigger, and even risking it by placing the first trigger onto Raging Form. That is bold. And say what you will, calling it a sack, calling it a huge amount of luck or whatever. You know, hey, if it works out for him, then so be it. You know, probability wasn't on his side, but you know, it was for fun anyway, and you know, gotta respect that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more Vanguard versus. And until next time, see you guys later.